Hey, what's up? I've already got a thumbs up somehow. Sweet. Um, yeah, so just sitting here waiting on my waffle iron to warm up um, behind the camera and stuff. And I got some tea to pour up here in a second too. I guess I could go ahead and do that. Did you put sugar in this already? Stir it.
Just do this so you can wait.
Right. It's coming out.
Also, the blue and mauve. Also, this blue.
Is anybody here yet?
Somebody said something to you.
Oh.
TW checked in.
What's up, Dean? Let's see where I'm at. How's it going, man? Just making some sweet tea, waiting on this waffle iron to heat up.
See, what happened? It's not
Spaghetti for dinner. Sweet tea and pizza rolls are good. I've got a little bit before my waffle iron preheats, but just hanging out. What? You want me to show these?
but that one's not working.
Oh, it's not ready?
No.
Okay, we'll show them in a little bit.
It's your next empty one.
Okay.
No, that's.
You having some leftover bacon wrap goodness,
No, that
Lacey?
one can get out.
I'm pretty sure they can hear you whisper. This isn't an ASMR live, but it sounds like one.
It's actually. Oh,
I guess I could. Oh,
not the tape.
let's see. Can I do this? No. Pizza for dinner. We actually had chili dogs for dinner because we eat at like 5 o'clock because we're old. But I'm going to flip this screen around while that's preheating so y'all aren't just looking at like inanimate objects and stuff. Thanks out, beauty. I mean, thumbs up, beauty. Thanks. You know. Let's see. Is that going to flip around? Yeah. So I'll put my head there so that light's not all up in the way and stuff. And we'll get it on. Yeah, right there. Okay. I guess. Right there. Hey, Jess, what's up? Hey, can you turn these lights off for a second?
Mom.
There, perfect. That's what I was going for. What do you need, bud?
Take me on this thing off. I can't do it.
What are you doing?
I need that off because
Why didn't you leave it in the water for it to come off?
it won't come off
It won't.
myself.
Who needs to talk louder?
See that tape?
That could happen, but I feel like there's an awful lot of vacant space in pizza rolls anyway. So we'll just have to see. It might happen. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see what happens on that. There's a good chance because that's what happened with the cheese sticks. There's a lot of empty breaded cheese stick cavities and a lot of good melty crispy cheese stuff stuck to my waffle iron, but non-stick for the win. Oh, I guess if I shut that, it'll warm up twice as fast. conservation of energy or something like that. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's 40 in that bag. I'll probably only cook like an actual serving of them, which is like 6, just to see what's going on. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Oh, hang on.
She can come to you.
Oh.
Or you can go closer.
I guess so. I'll say hey, bam. Okay. Point. Yeah. I thought of something super sciencey. Oh, sweet tea. It's a super saturated solution. I was going to say that, but since most of you know what sweet tea is, most of you kind of understand the concept.
Mommy, I bet the balloon.
Yeah, she hasn't been feeling great this weekend. Just drainage and allergies and sinuses and stuff. And my waffle iron's done, so I'm gonna flip this back around and try and set it back up. Jess, can you turn the lights back on? Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah. Did I miss anything while I was greasing that up? Would it? But I mean, the sugar wouldn't come back out of it if it sat long enough, I feel like. Tea itself, maybe, like from the leaves. But I feel like the sugar part of sweet tea is still a solution because it's mostly water and sugar, which are mixable. What is that word that I'm looking for? Mixable is not the word that I'm looking for, by the way. Soluble. Sweet. Yes, soluble. That's exactly what I was thinking about. So smash that thumbs up and stuff. We are doing some Walmart brand pizza rolls in the waffle iron, but these are just a snack. I've already had a chili dog or 2 for supper, but thanks for stopping by, Mr. Shame. I mean, like I said, these are more or less how-to videos or how not to in some cases. So it's education. You beat Red Dead Redemption 2 yet?
Dad, do you know what this is?
What?
The duck.
It's a duck. Your kids are too picky for generic pizza rolls. My child would starve if she didn't eat generic. Hang on, let me open my refrigerator real quick. Oh, I've got name brand V8. I don't know, that's probably not even good anymore. And then I've got name brand mayonnaise. I'm pretty sure we didn't buy this though. Not that I stole it. I feel like it was a coupon thing from somebody I'm related to, or somebody bought an extra one and didn't know they had them. Because we almost always buy generic. And is this a name brand thing? It says real on it, so that's got to be name brand, right?
Need some hot water.
So I feel like this has a name brand on it, but it's Worcestershire, and I think like if you're not using what is it? Herrings? What am I what brand of Worcestershire am I thinking of? I think if you're not using that brand.
Yeah, so that blue one thing.
Yeah, we've got an Aldi's about 30 minutes from here.
It's just something
And
so it would.
we shop there occasionally.
No, you see this horse?
You need to get to the sink. I'll do it.
You see this horse?
I could have flipped it around.
Horse, and that's the
Did you need
duck,
something
that's
else?
The honey, that's the duck.
Just hot water.
You need hot water?
And that's the cow. That's the cow.
Give me a microwave
The
for
horse,
you.
that's the honey, that's the duck, and that's the cow.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this supposed to be?
What's up, Big Keg and JoJo? No.
This is none of the see?
Mrs. Bakes is avoiding the camera.
Nah.
She was audible there. But I mean,
I like this one. That's the cow.
I don't know what this, but there it is. Hot water.
Thanks.
so my daughter got some of those little capsule things you put in water, and then they blow up into barnyard animals. And so she's super excited when she finds out what they are.
What's this? Justin?
That water's probably hot. It just came out of the microwave.
Yeah.
Hey Nathan, what's going on? We just got some pizza rolls that should be done here in a
This one needs in the water for a little bit.
Yeah, put it in the water for a little bit more.
What about this one?
Okay, that's fine. Just don't touch it. It's a little hotter. I feel like I hear, I don't know if y'all can hear that. I feel like stuff coming out of those pizza rolls.
Okay.
Sorry, like, if anybody's motion sickness, I should have. No, just leave that. Stop. Put the glass down. Well, it's fine.
Just do it.
I about had like 200-degree water poured across my kitchen table, but it's cool. I mean, pizza is a strong word, I guess, when you're talking about pizza rolls, but they resemble pizza somewhat, I guess. Why did I almost have water rolling across my table? Yes, they are in the waffle iron. Yeah, I usually microwave them too, but I wasn't gonna get to do a waffle iron Wednesday this week because of like holiday stuff, and my sister had a baby, and I just thought about, is it Shark Tale where that little shrimp says that? Anyway, so I've had a pretty busy week stuff. A lot of stuff does go in that. If you look at it, pizza flavored product. Yeah, that's right. Pizza flavored product, just like cheese-like food. Cheese. They can't put like on sliced cheese that isn't really cheese. It'll say something like cheese, imitation cheese food, maybe. What's up, Aerial Views? Processed cheese product. It's not cheese. It's not. So I was listening to some show the other day, and they were talking about cheese, and they were like, in France, the best milk goes to making cheese, and then they drink the rest. And in America, the best milk goes to drinking, and whatever doesn't meet standards of drinking milk, they make into cheese. I'm like, the French people got something right, you know? Sorry if you're French and you get stuff right, and I'm overlooking that. But I'm pretty sure that I've got Americans, maybe Canadians, and Australian slash New Zealandy kind of people. But maybe, oh, I guess since I have Canadians, there may be people that were French a long time ago and are now Canadian. What's up, Art? Um, Now you are in Australia, right, Big Keg? What's up, ASAP or ASAP, whatever, you know how it is. Um, you don't really like cheese, but like pizza has cheese on it. I feel like that should have been done already, and they may be, but it's all right. Yeah. So if you haven't or you're not subscribed to ASAP Fishing, he put out a inshore video today, and I tweeted it out, but it's in Gulf Shores, Alabama, which is the state in which I live. But it's about 5 hours from where I live. So it's not like I frequent the place and do that often. But it was cool because I've been fishing in spots very close to where he was. And it's pretty cool. Where are we at? Y'all got big plans for Thanksgiving? The Americans that are on here, or the other people that aren't Americans that just want to take off Thursday and Friday or whatever? Yeah, thanks, guys. I've got 7 viewers and 7 thumbs up, so everybody may have already smashed that thumbs up. You plan to eat everything except for the cheese, I guess? Yeah, somebody else just hopped in here. Let's see. Are y'all you got any like music stuff coming up soon, Art? Oh, that's cool. I've got a hey, yeah, there they go. I'll talk about it in a second. So, watch out. They don't look much worse than they would have if they were in the microwave. I mean, get those on a plate.
what you want.
You want waffles. What if your waffles tasted like pizza though? I feel like pizza's better than waffles. I may catch some flack on that, but they feel kind of crispy. I don't know. Well, but like no. I'm fixing to flip this around. You want one? Don't burn your mouth. Where am I at? I feel like I missed some stuff. Looks better. I'm gonna flip this around and eat these, I guess, and talk. So is that? I feel like that's a thing. I'm gonna grab tea real quick too.
What that is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There. Or I guess I could do this. And maybe I won't have that light. Yeah, that's perfect. That's where I should have had it earlier. But anyway. No one knows who Arid is, Jess. Thanks for stopping by, Big Cake. I mean, you could have said EJ or Fitz or anything. Like, literally no one knows who Arid is. But anyway, like 10 minutes ago when we was talking about music and stuff, I think on the 23rd of December, I'm playing a little bit. So that'll be cool. Slapping the bass and stuff. I make some like twice a year. I really like to make sweet potato waffles, and she likes them. Did you just tell the kitty to shut up? Thanks, babe.
I said that because I was trying to do this.
No, I'm not Arid then or now, but I am, I guess. Yeah, I started out playing guitar when I was like 18 or so. And then I picked up bass just out of necessity because the band that I was in didn't have. I wish you wouldn't do that. I wish you wouldn't do that.
I got this one out because
It's okay.
it wasn't really enough to be.
So, was it? Oh, so anyway, yeah, I started playing bass out of necessity because bass players are really flaky in my experience. So we figured, hey, if we've got a guitar player that just happens to play bass, then he'll be here when we need to practice and have shows. Because I don't have a bass at home or an amp. What's up, Harry? And I'm really bad at guitar. So I literally could play power chords, and that was it. So transition to bass was super easy for me. Wednesdays. Oh, I see. You're correct in that. Acoustic. Yeah, I have 2 acoustics, but I'm not very good.
They have flinches. Don't you feel them? They say they have flinches.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I could probably play for most country bands, and I don't know. I know like 10 chords, so there's that, and I have a capo, so I can put it in any key that I need to put it in, I guess. But I'm pretty terrible at guitar. I'm not a whole lot better at bass, but I hide it well.
This one's ready. Nope. This one chill doesn't have a head. See that? This one chill doesn't have a head.
Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you could hang out. I will. Let me see. So here's the waffle iron pizza rolls. You see, you get like some indentions, and they're nice and crispy. They're not quite as crispy as in the oven, maybe, and definitely not as crispy as deep fried, because that's how we do things around here. You know what I'm saying? But you want one of those? They were good. Probably wasn't worth the time that it took for the waffle iron to preheat and then cook. Yeah, so when I was in a band in high school, the guy that I played with a lot of times, I'd stay over at his house pretty often, and they cooked everything in a deep fryer. He just had like a fried Eddie, and we ate so many pizza rolls that were deep fried. They were fantastic. What?
This one's ready.
I'm sorry. But, I mean, it's Alabama. What are you going to do? No, somehow they like puff up and like the outside gets super like crispy, and so everything stays on the inside. Like you don't, and you might, I don't know, it may fall out in the oil and you just couldn't tell because it just mixed with the other stuff in the oil that was floating around the bottom. I don't know. I feel like you didn't lose anything though. Deep frying is definitely the way to go. Yeah, we fry a pretty good bit. Probably not as much as most people think Southern families fry, maybe. I don't know. Like, but vegetables are way better deep fried. What's up? Just ate. Awkward silence. That's what I like. Just pointing with two fingers at the camera and smiling because that's what I do. Yes. Always hot as lava, Dean. Because, you know, even if you just pop them in the microwave, that's how they are. Deep fried hot dogs. Is that, I mean, just like the hot dog, they dropped it in the oil. Like it wasn't like a corn dog, right? Because that's technically deep fried if it's done right. I guess even if it's not done right, like you can't get the batter to be cornbread if you don't deep fry it. But yeah, so they just took a naked, that's weird. I mean, I guess it's not. I pan fried some hot dogs tonight, but I didn't use any grease or anything. So it was basically like grilling them on cast iron. What is up, my vicarious life? I have never deep fried Twinkies, but I've deep fried Oreos, and they're pretty good. And since the holiday season is upon us, if I can find some, I may do a video on this, but deep fried fruitcake. Deep fried fruitcake is the only way to eat fruitcake. Like, I don't like it. I don't like pecans or walnuts. So a deep fried Snickers, that sounds pretty good. I might have to deep fry some stuff when we get off of here. But so if I can find fruitcake that's just the cake and whatever kind of fruit they put in there, but you cut them up in little cubes and then put them in pancake batter and deep fry them and hit them with powdered sugar. I'm not deep frying a turkey for Thanksgiving. Are we having deep fried turkey for Thanksgiving? Is Mom doing the turkey? Okay, we're probably doing roast turkey for Thanksgiving, and I don't know that I'm making anything for Thanksgiving because I think we're doing Thanksgiving supper at my mom's, and it's just gonna be turkey sandwiches. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Shane. I didn't know you were still here, but You do you. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Do you need something? You need a popsicle?
It was mercy. But we do have ice cream.
We do have ice cream.
I want
You want some ice cream? Hey, can you give me just a second?
you. You tell me to slide in.
Yeah, the only way that I can think about, because peanut oil is like super expensive and you have to have a lot, is like if you get 4 or 5 people together that are gonna fry turkeys, and then you can split, because peanut oil is like $8 or $10 a gallon. I think it takes 3 or 4 gallons to fry it.
I want
But-
some ice cream. Ice cream.
That sounds pretty good. Like, really, if you dip anything in pancake batter and deep fry it, I feel like it's gonna be okay, because it's just essentially a funnel cake with something inside it. And I'm 100% okay with funnel cakes. But
What kind of,
Let me see the top. Let me see
strawberry?
so I'm guessing that since
chocolate
Jeff
vanilla.
and JoJo both said that sounds amazing, that's gonna make
Vanilla on the top.
an idiot of the day video pretty soon, right? I'm gonna let y'all handle that one about it.
So chocolate first.
And I don't know if we've got.
Chocolate first.
Oh,
Okay.
And then
yeah, that sounds pretty good. And I guess it's about the same texture. Is that what they do though? I mean, how hard is it to deep fry stuff? It's just like drop it in hot oil. Just make sure the oil's hot, and then drop it in there. And when it looks like it's done, it's done. If everything else is cooked, it's fine. I wouldn't use that logic on like chicken or something, but yeah, I mean, yeah, if nothing else, you can have an awesome fail video where you tried to deep fry some stuff and it didn't turn out. It might wind up working out better for you, but yeah, if we have some leftover pumpkin pie, I may grab some and freeze it and try it and see what happens. So, while I've got like 9 or 10 people on here, my Monday video yesterday was one pot Thanksgiving dinner. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Sorry, my shirt's getting all funky on me. Anyway, but like, I'm gonna do a Christmas one pot Christmas dinner next month. I think that just like came to me today, and my thoughts are right now is deboned and de-skinned or skinned. Is skinned and de-skinned the same thing? Anyway, I'm gonna do skinless, deboned chicken on onions, potatoes, and carrots, like I did a few weeks ago, but in the crock pot. Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Thanks so much. Yeah, I know that I'm an amateur, but maybe we just plan on having twice as much pie as we need. And then leftover pie. Maybe we're geniuses, not amateurs. But so anyway, so boneless, skinless chicken, potatoes, onions, carrots on a layer. I thought about doing a ham, but it's going to take up so much room in a crock. And that's why I thought if I took the bones out of the chicken, I could get them pretty thin still. So boneless, skinless, potatoes, carrots, onions, and then corn on the cob, and green bean casserole, and bread pudding. Because I knew the flour didn't work. Yeah, I'm coming over to Ohio for Christmas because Primer is awesome. Yeah, so this is what happened with the pumpkin. I'm pretty sure the flour, I've done cobbler in the crock pot before, but it was just, I didn't cook anything else with it. You can cook it on high in like an hour, hour and a half, and it turns out fine. But I had to cook that on low, so it didn't get up as hot. Plus, there was so much other stuff in there absorbing heat that I think the flour just didn't get done. It tasted bad, and it tasted better when I put it in the oven and let it kind of cook some more. But it didn't taste good. But if I do bread pudding, since the bread's already cooked, the bread's already cooked, so I don't have to worry about the flour taste being nasty. And then all the rest of it's just like cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, and milk and eggs or whatever. So yeah, thanks. I was pretty happy with it. Like I said, I'd never done any of that stuff. I mean, I've cooked sweet potatoes before, but not like that. And my mom actually does that for Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, I'll probably go ahead and like butcher the whole chicken, like just have parts, and I may just do the breast or just the thighs or something like that. I'm like coming down to available space in the crock pot is going to determine an awful lot of how I handle the chicken. But and I guess I could pound it all flat. I don't know how well that would be, but I could do that. Um, yeah, so I've never cooked turkey of any kind except for maybe some wild turkey I grilled when I was like a kid. Um, yeah, I'll do that. Just like I've got a video coming out Monday on how I broke down the the turkey because turkeys are like 49 cents a pound right now. They are where I live. If they're not, wait till after Thanksgiving and they should be super cheap. But anyway, I bought like a 12 or 13 pound turkey, nothing huge, and I did the breast in that last video, and I did a video on how I quartered everything else up and vacuum sealed it. Um, then that's going to come out Monday. It'll be a really short video, but so I've got it in my freezer. I may have some videos. I think I'm going to do some pinto beans or something in the crock pot and take the backbone and the neck of the turkey and put in that and let it cook all day instead of like a ham hock. That was my wife right there. Um, no, you can't see you anymore, but you could for a second. I don't have a sous vide. I watch a lot of sous vide videos though, like sous vide everything, like the channel sous vide everything, and like it's fascinating. Like, and the stuff looks fantastic, and I'm like, this is crock pot for steak. It's got to be. You'll just have to watch it on the playback or something, I guess, because she's probably not going to come back in. Um, I slow roasted like in a crock pot. Is that what you're asking? My life. Sous vide chicken is amazing. See, no, in the oven. Oh, I watched a fail video on chicken that they did because when they went to crisp the skin up or something happened that wasn't right, and then I think they did some that was good, but I don't know. Watching them cook like steak that costs as much as a day's wage for me is pretty exciting. But I don't know. Like that channel's blown up. They've got like 250,000 subscribers or something. They've just been going at it like a year. So, oh, you have to do. When you cook that chicken in the pressure cooker, did you take the skin off of it, or how did you go about that? Because I know in a crock pot, like skin gets very gross in a crock pot, which I've got a video on doing a whole chicken in the crock pot, but I took the heat gun and went over it when it came out and crisped everything up. Oh, I didn't win the beard competition either. Some guy with a beard like down to here won. Darn. But I'm pretty sure I was the best looking one, and then I had the cutest sidekick. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you watch sous vide everything? Ding. They're like from Florida, and I think they're Cuban or something, but they do different grades of Wagyu and stuff. Yeah. Today they did Manhattan fillets or something. But I don't know. It was just New York strips that he trimmed all the connective tissue out and then butcher twined it into the shape of a fillet. All right. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Lacey. I'm about to get off on here, I guess, because I'm just rambling and I ate my pizza rolls and now I'm done. But yeah, I think they did like steak sauce or something, and I know that I don't know if it gets lost in translation, but he'll cook stuff in like they did steak sauce marinades, but he literally poured the steak sauce in and cooked it in there, and I'm like, that's not really marinating it. That's like poaching it in there, kind of, sort of, I guess. But yeah, to me, marinating's like sticking it in there, like in the fridge overnight, and then pulling it out and getting all the marinade off, and then cooking it. But anyway, like they did Heinz 57 and A1 and stuff like that. It was weird to cook stuff in A1. Sounds terrible, and they didn't like it, so I guess it was terrible. But so I guess I need to try and save a little bit of sweet potato pie if I find any, and we'll try and deep fry that. And what else? Was there anything else I need to do with Thanksgiving leftovers? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Judy Ann. I'm about to wrap this up and everything. Happy Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. Dressing in the waffle iron, like leftover dressing in the waffle iron, or like start to finish dressing in the waffle iron. I saw on the Today Show they had like a bunch of Thanksgiving stuff this morning, and the guy did stuffing in the waffle iron, and so that's what his thing was, is he put it in there and then it got all crispy and stuff, and he sliced it up and he dipped it in the gravy, and I'm like, if you'd have just had good dressing to begin with, you wouldn't have it in gravy for it to taste good, man. But no, yeah, I'll that's probably a really good way to reheat dressing, because you know microwaves are meh at best. I don't know. We've got a toaster oven at work, and I'm like addicted to heating stuff up in the toaster oven because it tastes like Little Caesars pizza tastes better the next day reheated in a toaster oven than it does fresh. Just gets crispier, and I don't know, it's so much better. But anyway, so I went like 45 minutes. I'm calling that a success. The pizza rolls, like I said, probably won't ever do that again, but it made a video. I'm not putting out a Waffle Iron Wednesday video tomorrow. This was it. So thanks for being part of it, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm not going to talk to many of y'all till after that, unless you're in North Alabama, I guess, and swing by and see me. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and we will see y'all next week. Yeah. All right. Take it easy.